Mount Pleasant is one of the last strongholds of small business in Vancouver. It's one of the few areas where you can go from door to door and still have small businesses and their owners working in the shops. I think it gives an authenticity that you can't find in a lot of places in Vancouver. Mount Pleasant is the oldest neighborhood in Vancouver outside of downtown. A lot of the goods that are being sold are locally made or locally sourced, which is great because it actually feeds back into our local economy.
Basically, the whole concept of Fable Kitchen is farm to table, so we really concentrate on seasonal local cuisine. We work very closely with our purveyors and we change our menus inspirationally, internationally. Whatever we kind of feel like cooking, we like to change the menu with the seasons and keep it all fresh.
I think there's 11 coffee shops on Main Street, so every kind of coffee imaginable. We have Cartem's, JJ Bean, there's 49th Parallel Coffee, there's Kappa's Coffee and Tea.
People in Mount Pleasant love coffee. They love coffee and they love community, and that's what we do. Mount Pleasant does have a signature roast. It's called Eastside. Eastside is a little bit funky, but also refined, just like Mount Pleasant.
I've lived here a long time, and I find that there is a great mix of people in the area when you walk up and down Main Street. One of the things I love the most about Mount Pleasant is there's a lot of green space, and people use the green space. So there are lots of parks. People are hanging out in the parks, having picnics. So I think it's just a really good area to come and hang out.
Mount Pleasant, we have a number of amenities. We have the fitness center, we have a gymnasium, we have the dance studio. So we have a range of preschool, children, youth, and adult programs. You'll see a really vibrant energy from all the different groups and young families that gather there.
I think what makes Mount Pleasant such a unique area is the fact that there's true diversity that's here. And one of the reasons for that is that it's still a reasonable place to do business and a reasonable place to be. And you find that there's such unique businesses that are here, like a piano store.
Some of the really cool things that we have in Mount Pleasant is beautiful buildings like Heritage Hall. Mount Pleasant is full of some of the oldest buildings in Vancouver outside downtown. We've got a ton of arts and culture groups. Lots of nightlife, really unique sort of cabaret style, so not the traditional downtown bar, but music and entertainment-based venues.
Well, it's super different from other bars in town because it's actually one of the last standing independent music venues in the city. So there's no corporate ownership here. It's just really great, like-minded people who are passionate about what they do. Everybody's just here because they love music and they love culture and they want to promote the best of that for Vancouver.
It's a really different vibe. Downtown is fast-paced, everyone's on the go and they're on their phones. Here it's stripped down, it's unpretentious. People actually look you in the eye and say hello. And the bars and restaurants, it's not, we need to do better than you, we need to work with you to create a better community.
A lot of our businesses are run by the people from the neighborhood. So it's kind of like there's this cross-pollination of community. You can just sense the imagination of the people that run these businesses.
I think because it is really community oriented, there's no chains or anything around here. It's all like very unique. It's stuff that you can't really find anywhere else. People recognize you on the street when you're walking down. Like everybody goes to like the small little grocery stores. Everybody goes to like the smaller boutique stores. It's just like a very like close-knit community.
Car Free Day is a one-day event that happens on Main Street each year on Father's Day. It's a community-driven event. It's completely volunteer-run. It really showcases what's happening in the neighborhood. It's a big opportunity to have local businesses participate on the street, local artists to sell their wares, and local organizations get to engage with the neighborhood in different ways through games or entertainment. There's local musicians, bands, DJs, dancers, performers, just lots of opportunity for people to come out on the street and showcase what it is that they love. We invite everybody to come in and participate in all the events and shopping local and eating local and just being part of this amazing neighborhood.